What's up, guys? Here we are, final speech of the semester, and I will be your host for the next 5 minutes, along with my co-host, Big Ronnie. So I'm gonna hop straight into it. Some of the things I learned, some of the things I thought I did bad, did good. So one of the first things I think that I really improved on is the casual opener.
Everyone doing good today?
Yes.
Cool.
It's one of the earliest things I learned in the class, and it's that a casual opener is not a good way to introduce a speech. I actually had always thought it was a good idea, just, hey, how you doing? How's everyone doing today? Blah, blah, whatever. I was wrong. And I realized very shortly after watching my first video of my first speech, it was kind of stupid and sort of seemed out of place. And I'm definitely not going to be doing that in the future. One of the second things I really learned, I guess learn would be the right word, is that I need to reduce the level of nervousness. And I did over time. Maybe the first couple of speeches, I was pretty nervous because nobody knew each other. I didn't know anyone else, and it was just getting up in front of a crowd of strangers. But as everyone introduced their own topics and talked a little bit more, you kind of get to learn everyone a little bit. And I learned how to turn that nervousness from the beginning, that like heart pumping, weakness in the stomach, into a little bit of excitement. Just throw a smile on my face, hop up in front of the class, and just go. Start spitting it out. And another one of the things I wanted to touch on with nervousness is when I introduced the clip about me going to the Buddhist monastery.
So, my topic is mindfulness and meditation, the positive effects it can have in your life. And let me give you a little background. Over the summer of 2014, I had a week-long stay at a Buddhist monastery.
And I was a little nervous just saying it because people tend to get the wrong idea when I would tell them I stayed at a monastery. I ain't shaving my head bald anytime soon, and people always get a weird look on their face when I say it, like, what? You're a Buddhist? Like, no, I just like indulging in the cultures of other lifestyles, how other people live. I think it's a cool thing to do. One of the third main things I really learned in the class, and this is probably my favorite thing, is breathe.
What to do. Because people, me personally, I hate listening to what people tell me. If you tell me to do something, I'm probably going to go do the opposite, just to not listen to you.
At the beginning, for some odd reason, like in the first couple speeches, I would always hold my breath when I was talking with a full chest of air. And it was really uncomfortable when I was up there talking. Little did I know, there's a really simple solution to this. It's called exhale. And you're probably thinking, wow, that's stupid. But no, like, I don't know why it was a problem of mine. I just never thought of it when I was up there. Or maybe I didn't want to do it because I just wanted to start spitting out my speech and say what I got to say. But one thing you guys probably noticed about my speeches is I always say, so, and...
You just raise your hand? Nobody? I didn't think so. My point in this speech was saying. So, one man who has...
To be honest, I wasn't really able to cut down on saying that throughout the semester because it's kind of just the way I talk. Even when I'm just talking to my friends or whatever, I always say, so... I mean, now I'm definitely more aware of it when I'm saying it. And I'm definitely going to keep it in mind in the future, try to cut down on it, only say it when necessary. Now, it's definitely not the last thing that I learned in this class, but one of the last major things I really learned in this class is to not add useless words.
All over the world that come to the U.S. because we are at the cutting edge of technology in the world. I don't care what anyone says, we are.
I really got to try to avoid useless filler. I don't care what anyone says. I don't know why I said that. It wasn't in my script. Nothing. Never rehearsed that. Nothing. I don't know where that came from, and I really got to try not to do that and add stupid things like that. So I'm gonna end off this video by saying I really learned a lot, and I'm gonna be carrying over a lot of things I learned in this class over to the future if I ever need to speak in public or just general things that I did learn about myself, because I did. I learned a lot of things that I do, just habitual things, just by watching these videos. So it was a great experience. Thank you, Professor. It was a great semester. Have a good summer, everybody.